the third quarter collapse. What is going on, guys? What is going on? Do we forget how to play basketball? Are the guys playing video games? Are they having shots at halftime? So they don't understand how to play basketball again in the third quarter, and we have to rush and fight and claw our way back to end the third, trying to get back into the game, tied in the fourth, only to have the game stolen away from us. And we can blame it all the refs all we want to. We can talk about the refs all we want to. But if we're blaming this game on the refs, we should also then blame it on us. Blame it on the fact that we can't make free throws. We can't make adjustments. We got to blame that too then. It can't just be the calls. That third quarter collapse has happened basically each and every game of the series. Are we just going to ignore that? That is a problem. Who do you blame? I need to know now. Who do you blame? You know who I blame? You know who's on my list? Tom Thibodeau and this team. Both. They both get it. Because it's not only one. You can't teach effort out there. So I don't blame Tom Thibodeau. But why do they look like that coming out of the half? Who else can I blame but Tom Thibodeau? There isn't anybody else. He's the only one left. Him and the coaching staff. How are they like that every single third quarter? It's not okay. It's not even normal. It's not normal to look like that. It's so frustrating when you see your team play at this level, when you know they can play at this level. It's so frustrating when you know your team can destroy, slaughter this team with the talent that you have. And it's because of the way you come out of halftime that is plaguing you and causing all of your downfalls. And I'm not the only one who believes this. As you can see on screen, Mikal Bridges, after New York dropped Game 5 to the Pistons, he spoke to the media after the game. He spoke to them about why the Knicks lost the game, but he also spoke about the Knicks' third quarter collapses, why they've been happening for the last couple of games, and he even offered a solution on how New York can overcome these collapses moving forward. Let's go ahead and see exactly what he said. Roll it.
You guys can do to, I guess, come out stronger out of half?
I don't know, man. I think we gotta do some late lines or something coming out of halftime. Get everybody out there, moving. I think that's. I had the same situation like that when I was in Phoenix. We started the third quarter off and we had to change something for everybody to get out there and start moving. Mentally to get everybody right. So I think that's it, man. We just gotta, as much as we say play hard and we gotta do what we say it every time, and we still don't get it done. So I think. Maybe warm up or something, I guess. Gotta get us going a little bit.
Wow. I don't know about you guys, but that was a pretty shocking comment to me. Pretty surprising. So the reason that New York looks the way they do each and every third quarter is because they're not active enough. They're not moving enough. They need to do more movement before the third quarter. If that's the case, if that's all it's going to take, then do it. Mikal Bridges was part of a Phoenix Suns team that went all the way to the NBA Finals. If he's saying they used to do that and they got to the NBA Finals and that's where we want to go, then that's what we should be doing. If it worked for Phoenix when he was part of that team, then maybe let's try it. Let's see if it works. And honestly, it doesn't even sound like too much work. It doesn't sound like a hard job. And if it's going to help us, make us a better team, a stronger team coming out of halftime, which, by the way, we absolutely need. Mikal Bridges hit it right on the money. Even though there are so many different things we can talk about, so many different reasons we lost Game 5, and so many different issues that we need to fix, the third quarter collapse, the second half collapse that we have been seeing time and time and time again is a major issue. And if we don't fix it, if we continue to suffer from this issue, then each and every time we come out of the half, we are going to be struggling. We are going to have an issue, and it will be an uphill battle. And as we see, sometimes when you are trying to get back into a game and it's an uphill battle, you can only go so far. You might tie it, but once you tie it, maybe you don't have enough energy to get it past that, take the lead, and keep the lead. Because when you're playing catch up, it takes a lot out of you to keep yourself in the game, get back into the game, and then take the lead. All of those things require a lot of energy and a lot of steps. And if you wasted all of this energy trying to get back into the game, you might not have what it takes to close out. And that right there is why it is so important to not waste opportunity, to not waste time, to not waste momentum, but utilize it instead when you have the opportunity to do it. If whoever you put out there in the third quarter is not responding properly, then what should you do as a head coach? What should the first thing be that crosses your mind? Maybe making a substitution that wakes up the roster that's out there and also lets everybody know if you're coming out of the half and you're not ready to go, you will be pulled. Somebody else will take your spot. And if they're ready to go, they're going to play significant time. Talk about a wake-up call. That could be a wake-up call and an adjustment that could help New York. The other adjustment is what Mikal Bridges just said. Maybe do the layup line. It sounds crazy. For me, it sounds surprising because it's such an easy thing to do. I'm not even thinking about it because I feel like aren't the teams doing that anyways before they're getting back into the game? I see them taking shots, talking to each other, doing a couple of things before the third period starts. Are they not working on their game, moving, doing the layup line at that point? Or is Mikal Bridges stating that he wants New York to do it a little bit earlier? So that way they get into rhythm a lot earlier. And that way when they start the third quarter, they are ready, prepared, and they know what to do. If that's what Mikal is trying to do here, I am on board with it because I can't explain it. I do blame the players, but I also blame the coach because how else can I explain all of these guys coming out of halftime looking that way? You should always be able to maintain your lead no matter what you're dealing with because the postseason, you know the games matter and where you are in that moment matters. You have to do everything in your power to try to secure the victory. And clearly, if you're coming out of the half and you're not ready to go, that is not the way to win that game and secure the victory. It just doesn't make sense. It's sometimes unreal. We are in the postseason and the first half, sometimes we look phenomenal. And then in the second half, it's like a completely different team, a stranger team, a team that I have never met before. I've never seen before. I don't know even how they get like that. When you have a lead, even if it's a minor lead, coming back from halftime, your goal should be to increase it, maintain it, and do your best to stay in the game and win the game. And as you need to, make key adjustments. Now, we've seen a few third quarters where the Knicks have collapsed and we have not been able to respond in the way that we should. When can we expect that adjustment to be made? Because we need to see it soon. We need to see it fast. This cannot happen again. We are a championship contending team. We need to start acting like it. The consistency issue is a problem. The fact that we can't play for 48 minutes is a problem. The way we've been coming out of halftime is a problem. And if we don't make timely adjustments, then the games we could win, we're going to end up losing. I still fully believe that if Tom Thibodeau and this Knicks team come together at the right time and make the right adjustments during Game 5, we're talking about a Game 5 victory for New York, not a loss. Obviously, we can't go back in time, but what we can do is make sure that in the future, we don't have the same problems happen. And the way to assure that is to essentially follow what Mikal Bridges was saying. Either be more active before halftime, come out a little bit earlier, or do exactly what he suggested. Do the layup line. If it worked for Phoenix and that team went all the way to the NBA Finals, sign me up. New York better start doing these layup lines, and they better start doing them early. Because as it looks like right now, if we don't start doing that and taking care of whatever issues we have coming out of halftime, we are going to have bigger issues than just this first round matchup against Detroit. We need to fix these issues, and we need to fix them fast. I absolutely agree with Mikal Bridges. If he did this with the Phoenix Suns and that team went all the way to the NBA Finals, it is up to Tom Thibodeau to start ensuring that this Knicks team does the exact same thing, because I cannot handle another third quarter collapse. But what about you guys? What do you think about what Mikal Bridges stated about the Knicks, their third quarter collapse, and what he suggested for the Knicks to do in order to avoid that? Doing the layup lines. Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.